Good afternoon, everyone. So, part of the yard around the pool has gotten a little overgrown. So, enter a goat. I've brought Laura in. So I've just milked her, so I thought I'd bring her in, let her chomp down some of the grass. And she can't get over there to my pumpkins, so she can't do any damage. I'm really wanting her to stay over here. She has already chomped down a fair bit, actually. But she's gone over there to investigate. She should come back soon. Provided she doesn't try and get into the chicken coops. Bring her back. Bring her back this way. Bring her back to all the lovely food. My lovely little weed patrol. Now I'll turn all these lovely weeds into a height that the chickens like. And milk. So then once the goats have trimmed this down nicely for me, which should actually happen by the time I finish milking Mary. There's the reason that Laura ran off the other side. Laura does not like the kitten. Our Manzo, who's over there, very innocently, is about to bounce on the goat. Laura and Mary do not like the kitten at all. But look at that, Mary in her element, doing what she loves the most, eating down plants that I don't want. Actually, she likes eating any plant, especially cobbler's pegs. Goats really seem to like cobbler's pegs. Go figure. But yes, she'll have a lovely time in here for the next little while. But I better get back to milking. And once she's trimmed this all down, I can then bring the chickens through. And that is permaculture in action with goats and chooks. Love it. The symbiosis of the different animals throughout the property. And the goats, not only do they chew the weeds down for the chickens, they'll also drop their manure on the ground. And then the chickens come through and they scratch the manure into the ground even further, and they add their own manure, which makes the soil so fertile, which has turned this area here, which was rock hard. It was horrible. All it was a patch of cobbler's pegs in here. It was just absolutely atrocious. It was just a mess. But between the chickens and the goats, as much as they've eaten a heap of plants, I really didn't want them to. They've also done a fantastic job in increasing the fertility in this section of the property. See, I need to move the chickens back on there again, because that little section there is actually where the chickens were before, so it's all the chicken feed they didn't eat has sprouted up, which is why I like getting grains and not pellets. The chickens do like eating the weeds, but they're a bit longer than they'd like. So I'll get Mary and Laura to decrease the height of the weeds, and then I'll bring the chickens through, and they'll be happy little chickens. See, and then once that's happened, then I can plant some more garden beds along the side of the fence here. Take advantage of that edge effect, because the edge of anything is a really productive spot, because it gets lots of manure and you get benefits of being on the edge. So, but yes, happy Laura, which makes happy garden. And this is just growing beautifully at the moment, absolutely beautifully. So we'll let Laura turn this problem into a solution, which is some lovely milk for us. Anyway, have a great one. Bless you.